And we're back. Are we
According to
back?
Jolo, let's load it first. Let's see. Okay, we're live.
We're back. Are we back? We
Now
are
they
back.
starting again.
Yeah, perfect timing because we just started the first round for the second routes in this qualifying round for lead nationals. So on the wall right now are
Keith and
Keith Plastina and Ika Laldencia. So Keith, does he look familiar to you? What do you think, Dre? Does he look like anyone you know?
a certain cat.
A certain cat in boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who could that be?
So a lot of people think that Keith Plasina looks like our Boulder Nationals winner, Puss Veloria.
Actually, very true. Like, we got confused when we were watching the finals last week. We were like, is that Puss? Wait, no, it's not.
It's Keith. So right now, it's Keith. It's Keith on the wall, and he is approaching the roof section of the route right now.
So for everyone's knowledge, these routes have an estimated grade of 7B to 7B plus for the men's, and for women's it's a 7A to 7A plus.
Great clip from Keith. So all of these climbers here right now are lead certified by CCM. So if you're not familiar, to climb in CCM, you need to go through a certification process and you need to have an ID so that you can climb lead here. It's a safety precaution. And it's to ensure that you know what you're doing. Oh no, and a fall, unfortunately, by Keith. But he made it. Yeah, he made it three-fourths of the way. Meanwhile, Ika is on the wall, about halfway. She's got her foot in the little smiley face hold. There we go. Ika marshaled for Bouldering Nationals last week.
Yeah, she was in the registration.
Yeah, and she said, now I know it's not that easy. Some of you guys might know us as those two girls from Reg. In fact, many of you might know us as those two girls from Reg because we don't climb anymore.
All we do is just marshal.
So
and Reg.
yeah, that's right. We participate, but we don't climb.
Yep.
Oh no! Unfortunate
good-
fall
good
and a great belay. A great belay down from Kuya
There
Deng.
by Kuya Deng. Shout out
Yes.
to Kuya Deng.
That is what you would call a soft catch. A soft catch is when they deliberately give you some slack so that you don't slam into the wall because of the tension from the rope. So thank you Kuya Deng, for that soft catch, keeping our climbers safe.
So now we're preparing for our next climber.
Good job, Lisa. Good job, Lisa. Excellent. Okay. Next up to climb, we have Beck Suso and Gianna Bliss Quintela.
Now we have our next climbers.
Let's go, guys.
Gianna and Pets are back in the wall.
Everything done.
So Guyana is a youth climber and she's competing against adults. So that means that she's a lot smaller, she has a different reach from the others.
But she's performing really well. As you can see, she was able to be part of the finals in bouldering last week.
Yes, because height isn't everything, people.
Yeah.
These youth are showing us that with a lot of technique, you can really get far. Also, it's not always necessarily a bad thing to be a shorter climber. Gianna, for example, is a lot lighter than most of us, so you can see that she moves very light as well. So it puts a lot of less stress on her fingers and on her hands. So that lets her do a lot more things like do dynamic moves.
But it's great because they're able to play into their strengths, but also work on their weaknesses.
Yeah, it's all about working with
Yeah.
what you got, guys, with the card that you're dealt. Here's pets approaching the
Breezing
roof
through.
section.
Let's go, Gianna and Pats.
Ooh, great footwork by Gianna. As expected
Very
from someone who
nice.
flashed, as the only person to flash women's one during finals in bouldering last week. The slab, that was a slab.
Nice effort from Pats right there. Wow, beautiful.
Using those two-finger pockets really, really well. So pockets are a little bit scary for the fingers. All of your weight is on your joints. But Pats is looking very controlled here.
He even had time to clip. It's really good.
I wonder if that orange jib is a foothold. We're gonna find out
Ah.
if Pats gets through this.
And we can also see Gianna. She's working through. Nice.
Oh no! An unfortunate fall again by Pats, but really, really great belaying. I am really, really impressed by
Honestly,
how good these guys are belaying right
I like
now.
the comment I saw earlier. It's like a little elevator.
Yes, it's like an elevator down.
Okay, let's go, Gianna. She's doing really well. Still looking really strong.
So Gianna, once again, because she's a smaller climber, she's got smaller fingers, she can really grab onto those tiny crimps.
Very nice.
Another advantage of being small, justice for small climbers.